Even shadows can't.
Fear not. Mother's blessings upon you.
May Mother's roots strike up and take you.
Shadows can't hide.
It's best to feel the awe of the abyss.
Shadows can't hide you.
My harp will not be. May it is folly.
Shadows can't hide you.
Feel the awe of the abyss. Fear not, my friend. Mother's blessings.
Shadows can't hide you.
It is a symphony of light.
Feel.
Shadows can't hide.
Hey, what's up, Valiant? How's it going, man? What's my score? What's my score? I've had to re-gear my characters so many times recently that I don't even know if I've got the right gear on, people. Like, the amount of stuff I've had to re-gear for is crazy. And this like gear save mechanic that they have doesn't seem to, like I'm misunderstanding it. I saw someone say at least gear is saved when I did something. I was like, oh, that's cool. Wasn't saved, so I don't know what that's about. So like normally I hit like 75k. So like this is obviously not my right gear. And we can check what I've got on. Did you try to? Yeah, I tried it. I don't think it's really worth me getting a score on it. I can get the first reward. I'm not sure actually. I might be able to get the second one. Let me see. What was the second reward? Oh, oh no, wait. Okay, I'm just short of the second reward. I was getting like 10.5k. But I wasn't going too sweaty with it. I geared my team out. It was pretty it might have my right team here. This is one of the teams I tested out. But I don't think it was the team I landed on. But I think what I need to do is actually like drop damage, crazily enough. Like I maybe don't need as much physical here. I've seen people use Volker. Like I've checked out some of the highest scoring teams. Like look at this team, right? This guy has spent so much money to get this team. And he's not even hitting the top reward. He's not even hitting the second to top reward. Oh no, he just hits the second to top reward. That's mad. Only 2, 3, 4, 5 people are hitting the second to top reward. Like if you're seeing like mad, these guys are like some of the biggest whales in the game, and they're not even hitting the second to top reward. So like I don't have any chance. I have 0 chance. You want to do some singles for 1+1? I can do some singles for 1+1 for you, Christian. If you're gonna go to sleep, hopefully Valiant's okay with me doing yours first. I can do yours first because you're sleepy. It's no problem. Is that alright, Valiant? Because Valiant did kind of do the sign up. Let me see. Some people just won't do it because I don't know if it's worth doing over being able to get extra crates. Like if all of Mad are doing it, like they're the the biggest whale faction basically. If all of them are doing it, then it might be worth it because they're getting double rewards. But if because they'll probably still beat the boss. But if they're not, then it's probably not worth. Hey, Christian, thank you very much for the rejoin. I appreciate it. The old 4 months. 4 months. Very much appreciated. I don't remember buying that today. I must have bought it just now. I didn't see myself do it. Go for it. Okay, cool. I'll just switch onto Christian's account one sec. And what's up, Parko? How you doing, man? Good luck getting a clan to kill the boss. I mean, the top factions, the top guilds in this game 100% will be killing it. But they won't be, like, getting the top reward individually. I personally think they made a mistake. That's my personal opinion. In terms of how they've released this boss. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't think it should have been a guild boss. I think it should have been a boss that worked more like Immortal Codex, where you do it every day and you compete against each other and you finish in a percentage bracket for secondary rewards. I think that would have been a better way to do it, because the way they're doing this now is, I think some of the people in my guild, right, it might be like years until they can get like decent rewards on that boss, depending on the characters that they release. Of course, they could release characters that just instantly beat it, you know, like a Wukong for that. It's doubtful they'll do it real quick, but I think they're creating this gap between new players and veterans that is not very good. Okay, I'm switching to your account now, Christian. I'm sure they'll fix it. I don't think they're going to change anything. I just think it's a bad design when it comes to the release. Okay, we've got Mike up. And he only needs some singles, he says. Are you really close to pity? This will be a funny start to the video. Let's have a little look. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, well, 111. And then you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 10. So you're about like 40 away, 30 away. Maybe you can do a 10 and then singles. I might be around 160, 170 by my count. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. I mean, you're pretty solid. You're pretty solid on the like, they gave so many rewards this week. This rewards week has been great, and it's all down to the fishing. The fishing is one of my favorite like events, honestly. Is there a summon? No, that isn't it. Do I have to enter? No. Where was the like get your bait section? It's in that, right? Quests. Is there a summon one? Oh no. That's it. Unless you did some summons already. But I love fishing. The fishing is great. My account was off then. Yeah, I think it's like 20 or 30. I don't think it's too crazy. Claim that for you. I'm doing good, just chilling. Hope you're well. I heard you did with 1+1 pulls today. What did you get? Hey, what's up, Daylight? How's it going, man? Can everyone see the screen all right? My stream's just behind. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me record this. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we're going to be doing some summons for some people. I might do some summons myself, we'll see. I'm debating it. Basically we have some 1+1 summons up. Right now we have Mike's account, and he is reasonably close to Pity. I think he's within like 30, 40 max. We're going to do a couple of 10s. We might roll it into singles after like 30. Just to see if we can just get it on the single. It's always nice, the 1+1 on the single. Let's see if we can get something nice for Mike. Let's see some Awakenings. First 10 is going to give us the lovely tax. We talked about this on the Malvera summons that I did. The tax was kind of crazy. We did get some really nice pulls for people, but the tax was kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. We get something. Laurel. Hollow. That's such a good 10. Imagine getting that 10 like really early game. That's a crazy 10. Okay, we'll do one more 10 and then we'll bust out the singles. Because I'm pretty sure it's 30 to 40 and then it'll be like Pity. We'll hit soft Pity cap. That's a lot of rares though. Okay, we'll try and do some singles now. That is an epic. To zero. Some people actually need to zero for her hero fusion. I don't think we have any issues here for Mike. No issues here for Mike. Okay, we'll do some singles. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes. Connect. That's 1. 2. Just 2 singles. Not too bad. 42 summons. Who's it going to be? Be some big characters. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Not a Cratch. It's like literally the 50 diamonds is better than Cratch. Okay, we'll click continue. And I think the way it works with continue is it just shows the card. Because it's a 1+1, it just like goes to card view. A Nocturne, it actually shows his video. Okay. I didn't realize they did the video on 1+1s. Oh, it's because it's a single pull. Nocturne's a pretty good character. He is actually pretty good. He can be used in Gear Dungeon 2, even up to stage 10. I think there isn't really any proper elite like content out for him, except maybe the faction trial. He's really good for the northerner faction trial, most likely. So like, if you don't have Nocturne, it will be a problem. Oh, there we go. Look, it just says it over the left-hand side. Extra legendary hero. Did you see how he did that turn? Did you see that? He just like turned. I didn't turn him. It did it by itself. And we'll see what that means for Mike on his in terms of Nocturne. Like I say, when the Northerner faction trial comes out, it's an A2, so it's probably going to be like some attack bonus. There we go. It's 5% because he's a mage. It'll be actually a percentage bonus, so that's not too bad. Unfortunately, Cratch is terrible. I don't know if he's ever going to get a remake. They could potentially do something. Obviously, he's part of this group, I think. Isn't he part of this group? I thought he was part of this group. He is. You just haven't tiered him up at all, really. A3. I think he has to get to A5 to remove, like, the thing that makes him really bad. But even then, you know, you kind of have to have him, I think, for stage 12 of Faction Trial, just to place him, because you need the range characters. But as a character, not very good. I do apologize for the first pull. Hopefully the second pull's okay for you, Mike. Appreciate you letting me do your summons. Enjoy the awakenings on Nocturne, not Cratch. Well, that was not spectacular, was it? That was not spectacular. Did you get anything? Oh, there's a spiritual altar. That's not too bad. That's for 42 summons because you get double legendary. Actually, that's not too bad at all. That's not too bad. Okay, I'll get you a little bonus reward here. Diamonds. There we go. 10 diamonds. So that's it for your summons, Mike. I'll let you claim your rewards. He's already gone to bed. Thank you. He's going to bed. He's living a nightmare in real life. He's going to have dreams to make himself feel better. Cratch is a nightmare for sure. Okay, I'm going to switch directly from your account, Mike. So give me a second if you want to jump onto it. Just one sec. Valiant. I saw you said an Ascent, Valiant. I don't think there's an Ascent up right now. There's no Ascent. I did have a look because you said it. I think you said it anyway. I was asleep reading your email, your message on Discord. I just sent you a verification, Valiant. I got scammed. Eileen and Kriya. Eileen's really good for one of the Immortal Codexes. Kriya, I don't even think Kriya is going to be good for the faction trial unless they make something very specific like that she has to be good at. There are just so many mages in that group that surely one of the other ones can do better. It's a dwarf, yeah. Yeah, most of the dwarfs are not that great, unfortunately. 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 9. Sign in. Got another 60 diamonds after sending that. Wait, what? Wait, what? I got reeled in by the spiritual altar. Yeah. That's how they get you. Okay, I'm on your account now, Valiant. Thank you very much, Mike. If you want to jump on your account, you can. We'll spell it correctly, I swear. We'll spell it correctly. Okay. Stop. How many summons are you sitting on? Whew. It's got all the blues. Tons of blues. What are we looking at? Like... okay, you're not like super fresh. 50, 60. You're about 60 to 70 off. Like, off your last legendary. And that was Diao-chan. That's been ages. You haven't summoned since Diao-chan. That's been a long time since you summoned. You've held the trigger finger, like, really well. That's... how long ago was that? A month! Man's been holding on to summons for a month. A month. Is this pure free-to-play build-up, or did you buy some as well? Or did you have some when you finished your Diao-chan? This is crazy. And you've been spending diamonds on energy, I guess. Because otherwise you'd have more diamonds, I'm sure. I'm just hoping next week isn't a limited banner, or I might be struggling to make 200 back. Free to play. I mean, that's solid. That's solid. But yeah, I mean, there is a limited coming. We don't know when. It probably isn't next week, though. I think next week will be really soon. Like, what's a holiday that's upcoming? Like, if they didn't do one for St. Patrick's Day, which they could have done a St. Patrick's Limited, to be honest. I don't think there's any real holidays upcoming until, like, the anniversary. So they have to either, like, make something up. The grind is a grind, yeah, indeed. I mean, in the last week, I managed to script together 100 summons somehow. Like, there's just so much going on this particular week. They did say, like, in the event, it was like, you know, get up to, like, 180 summons. It's like, okay, sometimes you believe this stuff, but sometimes you don't. What's up, LMT? Welcome to the stream. Easter. Yeah, did they do an Easter character last year? I don't think they did any, like, bunny rabbit style. I mean, they could do, like, an evil bunny rabbit or something. I mean, they could. They could. Easter's definitely something that's upcoming. Yeah. Always get the shot pulls for 70 and then win stuff. Yeah, I will be honest. They have been putting more, like, summons in here, but it isn't as good as you guys think it is. Like, when I first played the game, I was like, oh, this is sick. We're getting summons in here. But you only, like, save, like, 18 diamonds per summon, which is nice, don't get me wrong. If I pick up, like, 100 in 2-month period, I've just saved, like, over 1,000 diamonds, you know? It is pretty decent over a long period of time, but they don't ever turn up for coins. That would be peak if they did turn up for coins. Whereas this stuff, not this stuff, like, you know what I'm talking about, like the ancient currency and the divine currency can turn up for coins, right? It just can. So that's the only time I ever buy it. Did you want me to do this as well? The mystery reward. How many have you got? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can see at the top. 19. It's got 19. Do you want me to do it, or are you waiting for the 20? What are your thoughts? Are you waiting for 20, or do you want me to pull the trigger? And that's a lot. I think I should just save up. If the you like Daylight, you don't pull too often, and like you're casual. This week you should be getting a lot of summons though. Do the fishing. The fishing's really good for summons. And then the events around the fishing, like not the events, the like requirements around the fishing just gets you to do stuff like all this stuff. Like you can get quite a lot of summons from fishing. Bunch of summons. Jelly, blue pools, then do yellow. Okay. Okay, I'll probably do a separate video for the jelly, to be honest, because it's just interesting. I'll just do a separate video for this. Is there a rewards preview? There is. So, like, you could come out of this with, like... This is the most I've ever seen anyone do. 19. You know? So this is a decent amount of data. Like, obviously, I think they've done this in order of, like... rarity. Divine and Ancient are easily the top two. They could be equal or Divine slightly more. I don't know about the next three. They could just be equal. I don't know. Would a normal summon be above shards of an Ancient? I don't know. If I did a 3 pull, is getting 3 normal summons the same as getting 1 full Ancient? I don't know. The game value is something different than players, obviously. Yeah, it'd be nice to know the drop rates, but you know, it is what it is. Because you don't pay for this stuff, they don't have to tell you the drop rates. But transparency is always nice. You know, it just always is. Anyway, I'll just do a little. I think I'll do a little shorts video for this. Okay, here we go. Okay, something very interesting in this little shorts video. We have got a little clip here of the cooking area of Lily, as you can see. And we have got Valiant's account, and we have got this magic jelly. Sometimes you can't see it's called jelly, but it is a magic jelly. And he's managed to just get a lot of these items up the top. And he can do 19. We can do 19 pulls here. And we're going to see what we can get. I haven't seen anyone do this many before. And you rarely see like the divines. I have seen ancients come out. Obviously normal summons and the shards. We can hopefully get something nice for Valiant here. But it's just a little bit of fun. Is this worth actually focusing on in the actual, like, when you send your ship out? Is it worth going for this stuff? It generally, I think, would be. But let's see what Valiant gets. It's just going to be one animation. 3, 2, 1. Give us some divines. We're not going to get a single divine. Well, we get a divine from shards. So I guess we've got 11 here, 2 here, 6 here. Is that right? 11, 2, 6 adds up to 19. So from 19, we didn't get a single ancient actual shot, like pull, as a full pull. And we didn't get a single legendary summoning crystal. Those rates must be crazy low from a 19 pull. You know, 19 is quite a lot. 19, I think, would have been quite a lot. But that's it. I mean, I think it's still worth to do this. It's just extra summons over a period of time. But maybe those rates could be bumped up a little bit. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, that's rough, man. That is rough. I mean, because they don't say what the rates are, the rates genuinely could be less than 1% on those two things. It could be like 0.0, like could be 0.2% and 0.3%. You know, it could just be like that. So like you've got really low chance of getting something like that, like straight up pull. That's mad though. From 19, I mean, obviously you get one from shards, but yeah, that is mad. You're on 3 divines. They're almost definitely gonna do a 2 times 15 times in the next like 3 months, because it's like they're either gonna do it before the anniversary to make you get rid of your divines, or they're gonna do one at the anniversary. I know you're not someone who saves for the 2 times 15 times. I always do, just because 2 times anything other than 2 times summons on divines is horrific. Probably 1% each. Yeah, probably like even that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so what do you just want me to do your 1+1s, right? I did see you say about doing divines, but I mean, it's up to you. I can do them, but yeah, I would never advocate for doing it, especially an account at your point. I mean, two times banner isn't terrible, I guess. It's just not got anyone rate up, but it's completely up to you. What are your thoughts? You want me to do the divines? Okay. Okay, now we're going on to another account. This time it is going to be Valiant's, and we are going to do some extra summons. We have got the 1+1 banner, and we're also going to do 3 divines at the end as well. Actually, we'll start off with the divines. We'll see how lucky we get with the divines, because sometimes I forget. We're at 3, 6, 9. So we're 9 into Pity. 12 is when Pity actually starts kicking in. We have gone to full Pity on someone recently. It's actually a brutal on divines. Hopefully we can get some fortune here. It is 2 times summon, so it is up to 12%. Let's see if we can get a legendary. It's going to be epic off the first one. It is just 2 times summons. No one rate up. Hollow's pretty nice though, but Valiant has got her maxed out for sure. It's going to be another epic off the seconds. It's going to be Komodo. So if we get a legendary here, obviously resets Pity, gets a legendary. But if he doesn't get a legendary, at least he knows on a future banner, if something really nice comes up that's like a 15 times, he can roll the dice and he knows his odds are going to be effectively increased with every summon that he does. Will we get a legendary off this one though? We do not. So the first banner that comes up that he likes the look of, that's a 15 times. He can say, I want to go in on this banner. New character. And there almost definitely going to be some new characters coming out with the content that's coming into the game right now. With the 1+1, he's 70 into Pity. He hasn't done any major summons since Diao-chan, which is crazy because I know that Valiant loves a summon. Diao Chan back here. I know he's been a busy man, but he's managed to get a lot of summons in that time. Mostly free to play, he says. Pretty much all free to play, I think. But I think he already had some left over from the Diao Chan banner, and he hasn't got much diamonds. So I know he's been spending those diamonds on some runs, on some energy, which is good. Getting the gear. The game is like 40%, 50% gear. if you want to get the best power out of your characters, for sure. Hopefully we don't have to go too deep. I think we're about 70 in. I'm sneezing like crazy now, which is great. Okay, we're going to do another temple with another epic. Epics are just great at the moment because we're going to get more points for the event. And hopefully can get him 2 skill crystals. Maul is nice. Mauls are nice. He seems to be one of the rarer characters. It's always nice to get him to A5. He gets a cost reduction of 5, so... Going from 22 to 17 cost is pretty big. 22 cost. Anything over 20 is just rough. You know, when I place my Ingrid at 25 cost, sure, I'm placing one of the best characters in the game, but it feels bad every time. It feels bad every time. There's another epic. I don't think there's anyone in particular that Valiant's got his eyes on, but if we can get some new juicy characters for him or awakenings on some of the better characters, it would be good. A nice Lord, maybe a Torador, a Leia, you know, something like this. One of the rarest characters. Always nice, always nice. Always nice. Okay, we're about, I think we just did 90. So I think we're about 10 or 20 away from hitting soft pity. So we should be seeing gold very soon. Very soon. There's some tax. We'll skip this. Next 10. 10 or 20 away, and it is 20. Legendary time. Give us a good 1+1. It can be anybody, but that means it could be good. Anybody's good too. It's going to go on the last summon. What? He gets a Haas. Now, Haas isn't amazing, but it's a Lord. I don't know if he's had a Haas before. If he hasn't had Haas before, this is a great summon. Just getting his Lord bonus is awesome. I don't think his awakenings are great. I've heard rumors that he's getting a buff though, so for like weeks and months. But he's also got a video now, which I think got changed, where it has Ymeric going over the top. I don't think Ymeric was there before, but I could be wrong. But he gets a Lord. I said it's new. That's actually a good summon as a new character. He's really good on the Immortal Codex for tanks because so many of them are Northerners. He can just stack them all together, and I think Valiant got Malvira, who is also a Northerner, so he can put on his team. And then obviously the faction trial, when it comes out, he's got the Lord to give everyone a big bonus. That's actually a pretty good summon. Who's the +1 though? Who's the +1? It's an Arrogance. That is a good 1+1. That's a good one. A new Lord plus an Arrogance. Let's see what his Arrogance was already at. Let's have a little peek. It could be A5 already. But let's have a little peek. Hopefully it's going to be a nice boost. Come on, we know. We can buy all the stuff. Arrogance. Let's have a little look. Arrogance. A1. Okay, so definitely a good awakening. It's just going to be a push. And he gets an extra 5% when he gets into Berserker stance. Which is, like I say, that's a really good 1+1. Brand new character. Brand new Lord. Let me see what he had before. I don't think he has Elder. So it is indeed his first Lord legendary for Northerners. He was on Isolde before. So that's a really good 1+1. Hopefully, I think he's going to be very happy with this, but hopefully Valiant's happy with this. Thank you very much for letting me do those summons. I appreciate it. I don't know what to say now. I appreciate it. Wait. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. I appreciate it. Enjoy the new characters. Man, I just completely I was like, words! Come out mouth, please. Okay, let's see how you did here. Because you get Lord, you got a big boost. Oh, you're really close. Do you want me to do pulls until you hit 7k? It's 100% worth it. That's like 20 summons max. Congrats indeed. That's a really good 1+1. Oh, I didn't go for... Oh, that's true. You didn't go for Malvera, of course. Because you, you haven't pulled since the Outchan. I'm still half asleep. Just had to ask where the luck was. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bashan? Welcome to the stream, man. I hope it's going good. Can do a little takeover for your account tonight, Basham. I'm not going to go too crazy. I can play for like an hour and a half because I'm going to be just talking on Discord with my brother for a bit. But I can do a little takeover for one of your gear dungeons. We can try and get one of them to 10 and like so you can farm it if we can. Did you want me to do the extra 10s, Valiant, for the skill crystals? Go for it. Okay. I'll do it on the 2x banner. Because this doesn't give us anything at this point. We get some summons back. That's nice. So I mean, you could get lucky. 2 10s. I mean, on my three to play account. That's what it's called. I managed to get like 4 legendaries in the space of 70 pulls on 2 times 2. I didn't get very good characters, but the rates were pretty decent. Times 2 banners are decent. Okay, it's going to be an epic here. I think this might be enough, actually. We might be able to stop after the first 10. Let's see how many points. If we get, like, 2 epics, we're good. 1. Is that enough? 386. I think it's just short. It might be just short. Nope. There we go. We're not doing any more. We only need to do 110. So you're 10 into P. Man, what a 1+1 that was. That was sick. He is hidden. Oh, they're both hidden away in here. So just remember that. I'll let you deal with that. Stop. Yeah, we're not doing it anymore. Don't you worry. Do you want me to do any summons on your account, Basham, or are you holding your summons? Are you going in? Are you going to go for the 1+1, or are you holding it for any new characters? Gotta love ads, yeah. Like you get new, like because you get a new lord. It's like, oh, you got a new lord. You might want to buy this because you need to tear them up. Yeah, we'll get right on that. I'll switch to your account regardless, though, Basham. Even if you don't want me to do your summons, I can do your takeover. Okay, Basham. Just give me a second, Valiant. I'm going to hold. Okay, that's cool. Actually, if you're gonna hold, I'll do my 1+1 first. Just give me a second, just so I can get the video out of the way. Just so I can get the video out of the way. Okay, I'm off your account, Valiant. I don't think there's anyone else who wants me to do their 1+1s. Okay, I'll just do my summons now. I managed to get, like I said, 100 since the Malvera. It's crazy. And I did so much content for the Malvera stuff and the faction trials. I should be getting decent rewards, like content rewards for that, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Okay, I'll do my summons now. Okay, we'll do one last batch of summons. It is mine. I was debating whether I should do this or not, but I got quite a lot of summons this week. Since Malvera, I've got nearly 100 summons. The fishing events are great. I love the fishing event. We're going to just go straight in. I think I'm really fresh off pity. It's like 20. So, like, that's 12. And then, yeah, pretty much 23, 22, whatever it is. Malvera, I'm very happy I got Malvera, but Malvera was very, very recent. We're going to just do the summons. Hopefully I don't have to go too far. We do start with Tax, of course, as is tradition. If I can get my legendary in the first, like, 50 summons, would be great. I just want to save summons. And just maybe get some awakenings on at least one character that's decent that I use. And I wouldn't mind getting a lot of points. So I'm not asking for too much. I'm not asking for too much, right? This is like asking for everything at the same time. Lots of points for the event. Don't make me do too many pulls. And, yeah. This is not too much. Oh, I'm getting so much tax. Surely this is good luck. Surely. This is crazy. So much tax. I'm getting diamonds back at least, but... Actually, it's not very good I'm getting tax because I'm not getting points for this. Like 250 points a 10 pull. Give me like 4 epics in every 10. I need points. I need 7k points total. We need a bit of a catch up with some epics. That's it. That's it. How many points was that? 713. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Those 10 pulls without any epics, like 250 points if I'm lucky. There's one. Okay. Okay, so we're off the summons. We're into diamonds. So I think I'm about 120 now into it. So I could have to do like 60 pulls in the diamonds. Iona, a bit rare. I'm pretty sure I've got her maxed out. I did get her quite late, so I might not have tiered her up, but I think I tiered her up for one of the recent faction trials. If I assume I would have. I assume I would have. And this Sunday, it looks like we're going quite deep. Looks like we're going all the way. We get a little bit early. I think we go like 40, 50 summons early. I'll take it. I'll take it. Save myself some diamonds. Used all my summons. Give me one of them. Just one of them be good. Just one of them. Salazar. I think I got a Salazar recently in the 1+1. I do use him on my Semra, but only on the first one. He actually isn't too bad, but he's kind of outdated. He's very like one-dimensional. He just hits really hard. Doesn't do much else, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But the issue is now he's only got one range. His ult's interesting. I mean, I wouldn't classify him as a good character. He isn't bad. He's just kind of okay, sure. I think he's like A3 for me now, A2, because I got the free one. I've lost the sound. Who's the +1? Let's see. Who's the +1? Okay. I think I've got him already. I have. It's not new. But I'll take that. Is that Glacius? Glacius. He could be interesting for the Northerner trial. I think I have one of him. When there's only one target in range, increases damage by 15% with an extra 15. So he becomes more single target when he's A1. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not too, like, again, I think neither of them are bad, but neither of them are amazing. We'll just check out where my Salazar is. My Salazar is now A3, so he does get an actual boost. He gets an enhancement on 2 of his things. Bleed duration, just +2 on his skills. Okay, I mean, I guess that's okay-ish. It's not crazy. And then we also got Glacius to A1. It is his A1. And I think that is actually pretty decent. Just in case there is like a boss in the Northerner faction trial, he could potentially do more damage against it because he's getting increased by 15%. So it's not terrible. Like I say, nothing crazy for me, but I'm not too upset. Neither of them are terrible. Could be better characters for sure. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's it for my little summoning compilation video. I do appreciate everyone who let me do their summons. Some good ones, some not so good ones. The dwarf, there's always a dwarf. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into the video, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, that's that. Let's jump onto your account, Bashal. I missed the whole summon. Almost got hit with 2 unskippable ads. I got Glacius and Salazar. Neither of them are top tier. Neither of them are like terrible. So it's just kind of, I got 2 kind of okay-ish characters. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let me switch onto your account now, Bashal. Okay, you should have an email coming your way in a sec. About now. As you told me, one is good for is GR1. Well, out of the 2 I just got. Yeah, Glacius is okay for GR1. He's a support character mainly though. Like he does freezes and stuff, which is kind of cool. And then I guess against the boss at A1, he'd actually do more damage because it would just be one single target. So he's actually a pretty interesting mage. The issue with mages, right, is mages generally are really good AoE, but not very good single target. There are a couple of characters that aren't the same. Like Lyra is good single target, obviously. She's built single target. And then we have what's her name? Ingrid has the stance switch, so she can switch from AoE to single target. But a lot of the time it doesn't work that way. 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. Sign in. Sign in. Okay, let's see how we can do on... Just getting loads of ads at the end. Let's see how we can do on your gear dungeons. I think gear dungeon 1 is probably easier. Did you say you managed to tier some of these characters up? Which one do you think you tiered up the most? Gear dungeon 1 or gear dungeon 2 characters? Oops. Oh, why is it going to 8? I mean, I think you had to tear up this team way more because it was struggling a little bit. Yeah, you maxed out. I think you didn't have her maxed out, right? I can't remember exactly. Gear dungeon 1. Okay, we'll try and do gear dungeon 1. Your gear dungeon 1, like gear dungeon 1 is easier for sure. Gear dungeon 1 is easier. We'll see if we can just get through it. Okay, let me see. He's got some artifacts. And a lot of new artifacts. Okay, you have one of these. I'm gonna max this for you because having one of these maxed is really good. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I won't tear it up once it's maxed because we'll save you some currency. So we'll just leave it at that. He doesn't need stats. He just needs the rage. I'd say having multiple of those is good. Okay, is this the same gear that I had him on before? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. His HP was okay. We might need to give him HP gear. Once we get there. Let's see if you've got anything like that. No, unfortunately not. You've got it here. Huh? Look at those rolls, man. Like there are some people who think that when you get one good roll, the rest are going to be good. That isn't how it works. Like, basically, the way it works is when it does the roll, it works where imagine each one of these skills is like a cup, right? And when you do the roll, it determines how much sand you've got in a bigger jug. And then it just pours that sand from the bigger jug into the cups randomly. So like, let's say you've got lots of sand in the jug. All of the skills could be high. But if you've got like a medium amount of sand in the main jug, the first skill could be really high and then the rest could be really low. It's just kind of random. It doesn't normally happen like that. Like, this doesn't normally happen. Normally you would see all of them being pretty high when these two are high, just because this is RNG for this to happen. I don't think I've got one with 2 yellows. I'm going to be completely honest. I've got some with yellow. Obviously, I've got some with red because of the variants that have that. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay, we'll try and oh, that was it. You had to farm this. Did you get much of this? Okay, you've got a... What's this looking like? I mean, that's looking pretty decent. Because I think you hadn't farmed a crazy amount of GR3. And that was your main issue. Is that kind of gear. Okay, did you you try and test out what I did? Yeah. Malvera is interesting. Did it work for you? I know you've got more defense-based gear here. I mean, you've got HP and this, that. Did it get you through anything? I didn't get a lot of soulbounds. Yeah, it can be rough, honestly. It can be pretty rough. Let me re-gear this guy. I'll actually like try and build him. Although you could have some good Wisdoms. We'll see if you've got any good wisdoms. Oh, that's the only one you've got. That's rough. Okay. What about crit damage? You've got a wisdom crit damage, and you can ascend it into Soulbound Arcana. I would say doing that is how you could probably like. Yeah, I mean these are decent. Unfortunately, a crit damage. You want an attack one. Yeah, you can't have too much crit damage. Hey, what's up, Cygnus? Welcome to the stream, man. You can't have too much crit damage. Go for it. Yeah. Let me see. I mean, it's just like triple crit damage at the moment. And we need at least one attack. What about these ones down here? Hey, thank you very much. Hello, Sailor. What, mate? Yeah, you got kind of unlucky. Like, this is really good rolls. This is a really good one, and I would say this is worth doing, but I wouldn't say it's worth doing as a priority. If it was attack bonus, and obviously the crit and attack was switch around, it was instant. I'll just do it instantly. Instantly. Like something like this. Not this one. This one. Might be worth maxing out and doing. But the currency's so rare, it's tough. We'll try and do it. I don't think we can really. I think over long term you're going to be fine with it. I'll send one. I'll send one. We should be okay with sending one. Yeah, and that's a good piece. That is a good piece. But triple crit damage is not the best. So we're going to have to... Although the attack rolls... They're not crazy either. So we need really high attack rolls here, honestly. We probably need to steal the Ancients from him. Actually, Rage Regen is good. Actually, did you have... You did have Venomous, so we don't need Rage Regen so much. Yes. So basically what you want to do is once you start getting attack Soulbound Arcana, you just want to split these crit rates up, crit damages up. So you don't have so many crit damages. The other one you can roll as well. I won't do it today because you don't need it for what we're doing, but obviously Insight you could roll like this piece. Unfortunately it's not very good. Like this piece is a good piece. You could ascend that into Infernal Roar. That's actually a really good piece. You might want to re-roll something. Actually, I don't think you would. That's a nice piece. But I'm not going to do it now because you don't need it. But like you could do that to get a really good Infernal Roar piece. I would only ever do this on Ancients or Variants, really. Unless you have an extremely good like normal piece. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Calamity, Warlords, attack, crit. Should we do? It's got crit damage. This one's got attack speed. I think we just have to take the Ancient of him. Do we take her Ancient too? I think we do. That's going to give us a little bit. Like his attack is quite low. I'd want like an extra 2 to 3k on the Kamet. But our crit damage is insane. Like that. That's nearly 450% crit damage. But if he does, fortunately, we have got a Lord. Oh damn, you don't have one of those. Let me see. Okay, this isn't actually too bad. We'll leave it on this. Did you manage to max out one of these? I'm gonna tear this up because she'll need that. Now we might actually give the set that I have on this character to her. We'll leave that Because what's her gear? Okay, I'm gonna unequip this. Actually, I won't unequip it. I'll just give it to somebody. I'll give it to Salazar. She doesn't need to have she can have wisdom, or is it no, it's not tempted, or Hell's Lament. Is it Hell's Lament? Yeah, it's Hell's Lament. She can have either of these two and be decent. Attack, crit. We might need to max those. Doesn't have any crit. What about crit damage? Okay, that's okay. Because like her ultimate's where we're going to get the main boost. I could switch this to Kamet though, because she probably needs more attack constantly, whereas Kamet's mainly going to be doing his ult. That's all we really need his attack for. But I definitely need to max these out. What's your gold like? It's decent. Okay. I think there's a yeah, there's a level up gear event running on. Hopefully you're going to get points for this. I mean, I could have taken this. We need the attack. We need the attack. We need the attack. We need the attack too much. Okay. So this isn't like terrible to even ascend, because it doesn't cost the bullion, but it does cost this, and this is, you know, this is still hard to come by. But we won't do that because we need the set still here. She doesn't. Well, I mean, we'll see if we've got any good warlord pieces, but I don't think you do. Okay, that's decent. It's got rage regen. Doesn't need attack speed. We don't have much crit. Actually, it's not too bad. She needs 18% crit rate. That'll do. Just pure attack. So that's the kind of attack bonus I want. Not amazing on the crit damage. And then we can just swap into his hands some attack gear. Hopefully you got just a decent attack set on somebody. Because he is mainly doing like, has she got a full set? I think I stole something off her. Like, this is going to be okay. This is the set that's, yeah, this is okay-ish. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to do 10, but we'll get you up a couple of stages hopefully, and then like you'll be able to get certain pieces of gear, the extra stuff. Who's that? Who's the character? Is that Lunaria? I know she has some kind of interesting skins. Okay, we'll give him that. It doesn't get 100% crit rate. It's not a big deal. We'll give him. He needs this more than anything because he needs to get his ult off as quickly as possible. And I think everyone else is fine, right? You got some ancients here, which is nice. Just decided to get rid of him. Dolores. Okay, it's whether she can survive or not. We'll test it out. Your gear's definitely a little bit better than it was before. So we'll see. I think if we beat 7 or 8, you get to get like some extra thing. I can't remember what it is. Okay, let's see if I remember what I'm doing here. Okay, is the damage good enough? It looks alright. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. She should be able to kill him though. Yeah. Okay. It's not terrible. Speed up. Okay. She needs that heal on the that one. We're gonna have to be healing her quite often. We've really focused on that.
Fear not, my friend. Die and be damned.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings upon you. Shall we dance?
There is nowhere left to hide.
Die and be damned.
The doctor is in.
I don't know if we're gonna get her thing back quick enough, honestly. I don't know how quickly her little... Okay, it's not terrible. I just have to do that constantly though, it's just gonna be mad.
You've been marked.
I messed that up. I need to keep it down.
Thy God and thy way.
I'll serve you right. Die and be damned.
Okay, it's whether we can kill these archers. She's got a big buff now, so hopefully we can.
Drink, I say,
Mother's blessings upon you.
No, I don't think we can. He's gonna die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. we might still be able to kill them. I doubt it. No, we can put her down. I don't. She does a slow. Actually, that's a kind of a nice little recovery. Yeah, the I'm not gonna do his ult.
Shall we dance? Die and be damned.
Okay, that's good.
you've been
Even death has a refrain.
Apocalypse comes. Torment awaits. Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Might not have to. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Torment awaits.
It's the last wave on the bottom. We mainly need just her ult. So when I do hers,
Mother's
okay.
not even death.
So you've done 7. This is 7 completed.
Plus dance.
And I think 7 means you get a variant. I'll try 8, but I could see cracks in this one. The top was fine though. Top was pretty solid. I think what we're kind of lacking is when it comes to her damage down the bottom, Vienna, her ult damage is really important, but also she needs reasonably decent constant damage to deal with those archers just when they just roll in, and that was the only time we had issues. I'll sell this for you. That's all this view. And I think 7, like I said, unlocks variant access. I think. Yeah, you can get a variant. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you can definitely get this piece. That might have been before. 100% pick this up. As much as you probably don't have the other piece at the moment, I definitely pick that up. 100%. We'll try the next stage though. I might switch their gear because the top damage was fine. And she needs... I was talking as if she had Soul Arcana. She did not. So I'll try and switch their gear. And see what that does. I can get that for... Yeah, that breastplate is really worth getting. Like I said, even though you probably don't have the other piece for the set, it's just hold on to it for now, and it's just good. And Dolores is going to take a lot more damage now. Like, you have to build Dolores with crazy gear, like where she has HP bonus on everything, while also having an attack main stat, so she survives. Okay, so she's going to get 2 Soulbound Arcana procs here. So let's see. Her damage is really bad. She should be hit. Oh no, okay. Maybe not. Oh, it's good. It's good. We're good. It's just whether I can keep her alive. It's going to be really back down to those little elves, whatever it's called, the little things that spawn. I've got to constantly do that. Really annoying to have to do it, but we'll do it. Okay, so I've got to do it like on a crossover Crimson Moon every time. That. Okay. Yeah, because she's going to survive one Crimson Moon, but the second one's going to kill her every time. I can see there's going to be some crazy timing where I have to do like ults and drop the little thing at the same time. Last time I did actually mess up, to be fair. Okay. Okay, now see if she can deal with these archers. Fingers crossed she can. I'm going to do this. I don't think she's dealing with these archers again, we'll see. When she gets the extra damage, it could be okay. Okay, he died. That's really bad. But she dealt with the archers though. That's good. And now the tank's dead. Everyone else is going to get nabbed. Okay, we'll restart. I need to just focus on doing his ult. I thought it would be okay. I was focusing too much on the where she did kill the archer.
Mother's blessings upon you. Shall we?
There is no...
Oh, fear not. Not die and be damned.
Let's see.
Mother's blessings. not,
Okay.
my friend.
So I've got to focus on doing his ult this time. I'll do it now.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Is she dealing with that? A bit of RNG. It's not too problematic though. This might be a problem though. I don't know if he's going to be able to tank it. We've not got an ult for the second wave. On Kamet. Okay, we just got away with it. I messed up here, but I don't think it's a problem.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Not a problem.
You've been marked.
Is that Crimson? No, I couldn't risk it.
Is this my last?
Apocalypse comes. Torment awaits.
I'll serve you right. Oh, fear not, my friend.
Oh, I messed this up maybe.
Torment awaits. Try me.
Die and be
Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Mother's blessings upon you.
The boss hit came in just so late. And we've lost heal reduction.
Who lives by the
Okay, we'll try again.
make it my redemption.
Their souls are my dance with me. For mother. Shall we dance? Not die and be dead.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Torment awaits. There is no
I'll serve you right. Die and be damned.
Uh-oh. Just trying to do it a little bit too early.
make it my redemption.
Their souls are my dance with me. For mother. Shall fear not, my friend. Die and be dead.
What? How didn't she kill that one? How did she kill the back one but not the front? She has a 100% crit rate, I'm pretty sure. So that was weird. Like she'd already done half that character's HP. It's like the ult didn't hit. Like the back one sometimes not dying, maybe.
I'll serve you right.
That was really weird. Let me watch it this time.
Die and be dead.
So weird. I don't know how the front one didn't die last time.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings upon you. Shall we dance?
Torment.
Fear not. Not die and be damned.
The doctor is in.
I think I need to do these ults really early. Particularly that one. It's the boss's damage coming in as well. Let me just check his gear. Make sure we've got all the HP gear. Like he tanks the enemy okay, but the boss is massive hit. It's been a bit of a problem. Oh, there's one HP. There's 2 HP pieces that aren't maxed. Let's see if we've got any. Guardian HP. I mean, that one's actually probably slightly better because it's got attack speed and defense bonus. This one's got defense and flat defense. Oh, this one's the best one. We'll max it though. So his HP's been boosted a reasonable amount. I just cleared Gear Dungeon 2 Stage 3. Is there much difference to 4? Just did 4. Yeah, 3 and 4 are the same. 4 and 5 are the same. 5 and 6 are the same. Sorry, 4 and 5 are the same. 6 and 7 are the same. Wait, wow. Basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In terms of how it works, just more powerful between the two. So that when you get to 5, there's an obvious change. Like you can read the changes in the thing. Like 1 and 2. Oh no, okay, it's slightly different. 1 and 2. You get the damage immunity come in. 3 and 4 are the same. Then 5 comes in with new things. 6 is the same. Then 7 comes in with one new thing. It's invisibility on the top mobs. Then 8 is the same, and then 9 comes in. I think 9. Okay, it used to only be 6 stages, but it's 7 to 10 is the same. It's just more powerful every stage. It's not that big a jump, even, to be fair. 705 to 771. I think it feels like a bigger jump than that. It feels bigger than that. Okay, that should be way better tank gear. He's just got big boost in HP and also a bit of a defense bonus boost. Like look at what his shield's going to be now. Because his shield is proportional. Yeah, it's like half his HP again. Just big shields. And he can take 2 hits on his shield now, whereas before he was only taking 1. I think I put this down way too late. So he might not even take any HP damage from the boss now, which is really good.
Shall we dance?
Torment away.
Fear not. Die and be dead.
Okay, took a little bit of HP damage, but not too crazy. It ain't too crazy.
Mother's blessings upon you.
You've been marked.
Fear thy God and die well.
Torment awaits.
Oh, fear not, my friend.
Torment awaits.
Okay, let's see what happens up here. If you can tank a little bit better, they can just obviously gain rage quicker. She did take out this guy once by herself. Yeah, she's gonna do it this time. So weird, right? Sometimes she's done it, sometimes she doesn't. It makes it much easier if I don't have to get rid of him, because I can actually put Demi up the top once we sell.
Shall we dance?
He somehow got wrecked harder. I don't... Okay. That's so funny. Maybe just the timing. I think I had to do his ult on the first one.
For mother, I'll serve you right. Fear not, my friend. And be dead.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Oh, we didn't get the roll. Hopefully not a problem.
Fear not.
Torment awaits.
Not die and be dead.
The doctor is.
Mother's blessing.
Torment awaits.
I'll serve you right.
Torment awaits.
Die.
I'll drink deep the curse of my kind. I say,
Try me.
Okay, I timed it pretty well there. Oh, we might get RNG'd here. Okay, we're good, we're good.
You've been marked.
Is this the hammer? Sorry. Oh no! I don't know how she survived it. I've got no idea. I don't think she was meant to survive that. I completely messed up, but she managed to survive. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay.
Shall we?
drink deep.
Nature is always.
Yeah.
Mother's blessings upon thou die and be damned.
Somehow making it through. So it's the last wave down the bottom now. It's all about Kamet's rage. And honestly, it's about his rage as well. I could have waited on her ult, to be honest.
Try me.
Die and be damned. Bow to your queen, mortals. Hey, shall we dance?
We must retreat. Retreat.
Alright, I won't put it down yet. Oh no! Don't hit him, boss, don't hit him. And now she's just going to go around nabbing other people. I don't know how he's tanking this. It's going to be so much RNG on this one. We'll keep going now. We'll try it. It's just the last one if I can get... I need to get his ult off much earlier. Because I need to get his ult off so many times, basically.
Dance with me.
The top needs to be ulting earlier than they should. The bot was good. The top was pretty good. The top was pretty good.
Mother's blessings upon you. I'll serve you right. Die and be damned.
The doctor is in.
Mother's blessings.
Fear thy God and torment awaits.
Dance. Fear not, my friend.
His needs to go off really early. His needs to go off with good timing like now. I need to do his on the next shield. That was like the best timing I've had down. He's gonna die now. Like we had a great timing at the top. Okay, no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't really mean to sell that.
I say. Drink deep the torment.
I'll serve you right.
Come on, give yourself a shield. Ah.
Their souls are muck. Dance with me. Shall we dance? For Martin, fear not, my friend. Die and be damned.
Apocalypse comes.
We can beat this. We can beat this.
Blessings upon you.
I might check Thalen's gear after this just to see if we can get slightly more out of it. Because if he can do slightly more damage on his first throw, then that does make things a little bit easier.
Fear thy God. Torment awaits.
Shall we dance? Fear not. Die and be damned.
Drink deep the curse of my kind. Try me. Torment awaits.
Mother.
Okay, we've got RNG down the bottom.
The rhythm of battle. You've been marked.
I'm going to check Thalen's gear first. I think we can maybe get a little bit more attack out of his gear. They just love RNG. I mean, it's just like, we just got to have it like randomly go away with the top. But if I can re-gear him slightly. I don't think I checked his left side gear. Oh, unfortunately, it's good. It's just like, damn, it's good. And I think he has the best stuff here. I mean, he doesn't have 100% crit rate, but he has all attack stuff here. Oh, I'm gonna max this just because it's not a good piece. but you need attack. Actually, your attack might be fine. Let me look at those ones that we have on. Does Vienna have 100% attack? Crit. She doesn't have 100% crit. So we can't really sacrifice a piece, except this one maybe. Vienna's doing fine though. I think we leave it. I think we leave it with that. He's got really good left side gear. I don't think this is going to do it. No, it's not. In 10 seconds after Gungear returns. Ah, that's actually pretty good. What awakening do you have him? A1. I think his A3 he has like it pulls enemies nearby. And it's actually pretty good. I don't think it'll make any difference in this particular one. Well, wait, his artifact might be. Oh damn, his artifact's bad. I don't know if this artifact works with him. Let me tear up this artifact, please. Did not sit check his artifact. This should do it though, because like he's really good on top. The amount of damage he can do up there. If we could give him a damage buff, if there was someone that could give him a damage buff, even better. But I mean, we could potentially try and do invigoration. But I think we kind of need the extra damage. I'm actually going to fully max this one. Just because the stats will help. That should be enough, because that's going to be an extra 30% attack. Like, he was hitting it for 117k before. I was paying a lot of attention to the amount of damage he was doing. He was hitting for 117k. Let's see what we can do now. Considering, like, initially he's going to hit for less because he's not going to have procs on his Soban Arcana, but it should still be higher. Should be. They did it again. I guess it's just not critting. I guess that's just not critting on that enemy. That's crazy though, because we do so much damage already.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings upon you. Shall we fear not? Die and be dead.
The doctor is in.
So let's see. This isn't going to be... This is with, I think, 3 ults or maybe 4 ults. So this isn't going to be the max damage he can do. But hopefully it's more than what he did before. 240 on the initial hit. And then 141 afterwards. I mean, we'll take that. I nearly messed up again. We'll take that. A little bit more damage. So that I think he does 5 hits with it. So it's basically an extra like 150k damage. Which might be the difference. We shall see.
Drink deep the curse of my kind. Time say and try me. Torment awaits.
He's gonna die.
Mother's blessings upon you.
Oh, just survived. Okay, 141 is the max proc. That's still decent.
I say, drink deep the curse.
Shall we dance?
Try me.
Mother's blessing.
You've been
Die and be damned.
Okay, last wave down the bottom. Come on, Kamet. Need that rage, Kamet.
torment awaits.
I say,
Oh, fear not.
Torment awaits.
I'll serve you.
drink deep the curse of my kind.
Having to do too much at the same time at that last part. Like, I need to focus on his shield, but I need to do like 5 ults at the same time.
Must dance with me. Shall we dance? Fear not, my friend. Not die and be damned.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings.
I don't know how she survived that, but we'll take it.
Serve you right.
There is
Oh, fear not, my die and be damned.
The doctor is in.
Mother's blessings. Shall we dance?
torment awaits. Torment awaits.
Drink deep the curse of my kind. I say,
Try me.
Die and be Mother's blessings upon you.
Crazy he could do the ult on that. I'm actually really surprised. Oh, that actually. Is he gonna out here that? The amount of damage that Vienna's doing is crazy, actually. Oops, didn't do that.
You've been marked.
I say,
I'll serve.
drink deep.
Try me.
Mother's blessings.
Torment awaits.
Not die and be damned.
You've been marked. Torment awaits.
I say,
Shall we dance?
Torment awaits.
drink deep the curse of my kind.
Gonna do his ult straight away.
Be damned. Not even death. I'll serve you right. One. Must
Oh,
dance.
I think she gets like almost her ult in one go. So we'll wait with her. think she disappears now, so I can do her here.
The rhythm of battle.
And then this slow might be enough if I can get off.
Even not so fast.
Where it just slows them enough that we get extra attacks in.
All shall bow down in fear of their empress.
You've been try me.
Yeah, we did it. Nice. That's definitely the limit. Can't do another stage. I'll auto this though to see if it works.
This is to console the spirit.
What do you think of to swap Greed with Baba and also swap places with Elwyn and maybe to put on top Chan instead of Dolores? I mean, you could. Baba, the reason I've got him down the bottom, Greed, is because he slows. It is not damage. It's purely because he can get off 2 ults in one when those enemies come along once, right? Which you'll see here, like, and when they're all slowed, they all take more damage. You see, Vienna was taking out waves without even doing her ult because, like, the 30% increased damage against slow targets on top of the demi bonus is really good. Now, there is a little bit of RNG to your autos here, Bishal. So when you do your autos, it might not work. So what you want to do is you want to fully back out and then start it again. And you might have to do that 3 or 4 times and then suddenly it'll just start working. I would say this is probably the limit you're going to get to this month on 8 until you get more Soulbound Arcana gear. But you can get Soulbound Arcana gear on this stage when you farm it. I don't think 8 gets you anything extra. Yeah, he's going to tank it much easier up the top. But that could be a problem. We'll see. We'll see. The damage here is going to be higher as well. That's where it could be a problem. Like, he hasn't done his ult, look. It's like the game didn't even do what I asked it to do. So we're going to have to, like, fix that. I think it was the second wave at the top where it messed up. Artemis just decided, no, I don't need to do that this time. We're good. See, like, the one ult there from Greed slows them massively, then the second ult. And we don't really, like, this is with power dominance, but we don't really need to do it, you know? Okay. I think it was the... I'm just going to take over from here. We can do it all.
You've been marked.
We might not even have to do the thing anymore. Because she's got better stats, she should heal more. So they're getting, look at it, they're at 30% HP now. He's key. If you can get him really buffed, like Thalen, he can destroy this top wave by himself pretty much.
I'll serve you right.
Torment awaits.
Go die and be damned.
I didn't do Kamet's ult just so I can do it on this next one. Hopefully wipe this next one quicker.
Torment awaits.
Drink deep the curse of my kind.
Mother's blessed.
Torment.
Time for a little nip tuck. Time for a time.
Shall we dance? Not die and be damned. Bow to your queen. I'll serve you right. One.
You've been marked.
If I can time this better. I think she does one more thing. So she'll do one more thing, and then I can just put her down.
The rhythm of battle.
And then we can get her slow out before they really start moving.
Even not so fast.
Like, her damage is actually pretty decent as well. It's not terrible.
Drink deep the cup.
Try me.
Say ah.
Okay, we'll see if your auto works now. Babette is doing slow as well, no? I don't think to that level, right? I'll check his kit. Are you talking about Bubba? Who are you talking about? Bubba, right? Like Beelzebub? Is that who you're talking about? Okay. I think it means Beelzebub. I'm pretty sure.
Apocalypse comes.
Mother's blessings. Fear not.
Like, we don't lack damage down the bottom. We lack damage at the top. I get what you're saying. If we put Bubba down the bottom, we could put Dolores up top. Yeah, maybe.
Mother's blessings.
You've been marked.
Die and be damned.
Been marked.
Why is Kamet not doing his ult here? He did it so late. That could be a problem. We'll see.
Not so fast. All shall bow.
Try me.
The serpents
Drink deep the curse of
Nice. That should be fine. That should be fine. But like I say, like, it might fail when you do your auto.
excellent performance.
But yeah. That's not terrible. It's not great, but that's bad. Okay. So yeah, I would recommend you, like, because it's only 8 days away, you can auto this one fine. I don't think we're gonna beat 9 until you get better gear. Yeah, that's pretty much as simple as it is. We can try 2 a different day. But I'll try and do it before the end of the month for you to get you to like 6 at least, hopefully 5 or 6. Have a look at your team, because there was a gear issue here, of course, too. But I think you didn't have certain characters maxed. Like, you didn't have her maxed. I don't think she's maxed now, and I guess she's skilled. Yeah, she's all skilled. Wukong's all skilled, of course. Abomination doesn't need to be, but he is. Is he A1? I'm pretty sure he is. He's A1, so he stuns. Volker wasn't skilled before, I don't think, but she is now. Is this your Volker crystal? Yeah, we'll use this. We'll use this. we'll just get that awakening there. 8% damage reduction. It's decent. Hex, all skilled. Did you have Elowin? Elowin's all skilled. I think we're good. She didn't need to be skilled. She was the one you could just leave. I think we can try this sometime, and you've skilled her up as well. So we can try, like, after you farmed this 8. After you farm, oh, I didn't do your gear, Valiant. I do apologize. I remember you saying you want me to do your gear. Sorry. But after you farmed this, you can obviously do this gear. Oh, you've got tons of this. You should be. This is free gear. You're not. My man's crazy. Let's do that for you now. Like, it shows you've been farming. You haven't got crazy amount of bag space. I'm not sure what your code is. Let me sell some gear for you that has like flat stat mains. We'll get rid of all of these. That's 281 pieces of gear. Like all of these are pretty much bad. You're not going to use these, and that's going to give you 10 million gold as well. I would unlock all the ones that I didn't do and sell those as well. But that also gives you a lot of space. How have you got 1,900 space? Is that... How have you got that much space? Is that like... Do you purchase... Can you purchase extra space? I'm jealous. I don't know how have you got the extra 200? Wait, what? Like, there's this gear here. Look, you can forge this gear here. Okay, you don't need to identify anything. Do you want me to... I can do this for you right now. We can just look through all the gear. Oh, it's increasing update. I didn't notice. Okay. Sick. I just didn't notice. I'm gonna do this gear for you right now because it's just worth to do. And you can get the good left side gear in here. Like that, like this gear, you could get a good piece like this. That's got attack, crit rate, and so on and so forth. That isn't so good. That's not so good either. That's a pretty good defense piece. It has 30% defense and 30% HP and 15% defense. You know, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just get everything. We'll see if you get, because we can get variant pieces. We're looking mainly for a left side piece because the ancient that you can get in the current thing is definitely worth. I mean, that's a decent piece if it rolls good, and also you can get exclusive gear for particular characters that buffs them slightly. Oh, like that. You just got 3. They're not ancients. They're exclusive gear, but they can be really good. That's a good piece. Like, it's actually got good stats, you know, and they generally, I'll just roll it to 8. They generally roll decently. Okay, but I've seen them roll. They generally roll pretty good. They seem to have a better chance to roll better, like good. Sometimes the pieces can be good. Like, that's not terrible. Attack speed. Like, what does it do for him? After casting Boundless Endurance twice, increases the chance of basic attack triggering charge attack by 10% and boosts charge attack down to 100%. So, like, it gives him more tankiness, which is good for GD2. So yeah, Jinx, I jinxed it. Eloine gear. Let me see what it does. When deployed, increases Eloine's max HP by an amount equal to 20 times a healing effect. That doesn't sound that great, if I'm completely honest. Like, she heals off of attacks, so she doesn't need more HP, really. It'd be better if she gave herself Rage Regen or something. We'll keep doing this. Want a really good bow. That's a good piece. That's a decent piece to roll. We want that, but on the left side, so you get like a, because it. Oh, unknown surprise. We'll check that out later. We've got another one of these. You know, you can get exclusives. This is what we want to be good. We want it to have attack and crit. But that's your first variant piece, right? We'll see what this is going to be later, and it's of the higher tier, so that could be like a decent piece. That could be the Calamity Ascension. I can't remember what it's called. You're getting the right side. That's a really nice piece. Hopefully it rolls decent. You need it on one of these bows to get it though. Okay, you get an exclusive for Leia. During her ultimate, Leia's basic attack is guaranteed to be enhanced. That basically means she heals better, I think. Another right side piece that is pretty decent. Not amazing, but pretty decent. Right side of the left side pieces. Wicked Vengeance again. That's a nice piece. Attack speed or something would have been better, but we need one of these bows. Bows, please. Okay, this one should be good. Oh my god, we got done. That's what we need though. We need this where it has attack attack bonus and not... Well, it hasn't got attack bonus. We just need attack bonus in there. That's a really bad piece, unfortunately. The same sort of deal with him. Okay. Okay, now you get a right side piece. No crit rate, unfortunately. If attack was crit rate, that'd be solid. I keep calling them left side and right side pieces. I'm like making it really confusing. Come on, Sectrum, you can do it for us. There we go. I'm gonna roll this to see what you get. I'll roll this to 12. Oh! Oh, I said they rolled nicely. Like, you should see my face when that rolled. I was just like, oh. Okay, so when you get that ancient, now you've got a really good set for that left side, and you basically will just give this to Thalon when he does that, and he will get crit damage and attack. This is one of the best sets. That's a big, like, with that ancient on top, really good. You're getting so many of this set. You should be able to come out with really good Astral Guardian piece. Basically, with the extra HP and defense, just makes someone really tanky. Oh, that was nice. We won't roll anymore. I'll let you do the rest. But I just wanted to see one like kind of batch on that left side do good. Okay, we get another LOM piece. I think the best ones are kind of like the Valkyria one we got, because it basically, and the Sectrum and the Calypso, because it's of the Wicked Vengeance set, so you can get really nice stuff there. Like these two, both Wicked Vengeance, attack, crit rate, rage regen. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Unfortunately, no attack bonus. So Volker has it too. I think Volker's exclusive is decent. There we go. That's a really nice piece. So you're getting some decent ones now. You're getting a lot. Yeah, you're getting a lot of these now. That's nice. So hopefully some of these roll nicely for you. That's a decent-ish one. Callista. Increases the trigger chance of the hero's talent by 5% and talent. If it was like 35%, it would be better. I think she's got 50%, or 100%. If it was a 50% chance, like I think basically her talent's a knockback. It just needs to be more consistent. It needs to be way more consistent. How much gear slots have you got left? Oh, you've got tons. You have got tons. You're going to have to go through a lot of this gear, but I think you're going to be looking at some pretty solid gear to upgrade. Whose code are you using? Are you using my codes, Bashal? Like for the gear? That's another element piece. We've also got that variant piece to roll. I won't do the singles. That's a Constance piece. I used your code. Okay. It's just whether I'm safe to just sell the stuff that isn't good. Okay, now we'll go to left side. Left side, there is a couple of pieces that are good. Like Wings Grace, you can get an exclusive for Dolores, which is really good. And then there's Cataclysm, which is that one. Cataclysm, which is a really good set too. And then there's a better tank gear, which is the Tempered Will. Damage reduction, and then for each enemy block to increase your defense. So you can get some really good pieces here. Also, we could get more variant, like things that we have to identify. And also there's this set, Morale, where it buffs everyone, no matter where they are on the field, by 4% damage. And it's damage rather than attack. And then it's just really good, because obviously it gives everyone attack, which is like, let's say you've got 5 damage dealers. You're giving, and it stacks with Wings of Grace. It stacks with like any inspiration, basically. So all basically every damage thing like that, as long as it's different source like that, it stacks nicely. And even though it's only 4%, it's good. Okay, Arrogance one is pretty good, and you've got a nice one. Yeah, you've got a nice one. I know someone who would be jealous. Fastidious made a video about how he got 10 or 15 of these, and he didn't get attack bonus crit rate. So you've got a better one than Fastidious got on your first one. Congrats. And then you've got another one, which is really... unfortunately, it's attack speed. It's probably actually good for Helga, if I'm completely honest. This is actually not bad for Helga because she needs attack speed. She's not really a damage dealer. She's more just to get her ult off. Is that an ancient? Oh, it's an exclusive to Northerners. When deployed, increases max HP by 10%. This could be good on maybe like Elder or someone like that. Someone who needs attack and HP. It's kind of weird, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Upon landing a crit hit where the basic attack increases serious damage. I mean, this would be good for if it was HP bonus. The thing is, you're never going to get HP bonus, I think. Because it's probably got limited. It's a shame you can't pick what the main stat would be. Again, that's a good piece. It's Cataclysm, right? Yeah, Cataclysm. You're getting the exclusive ones. Like I said, are generally going to have a decent chance. I don't think that's very good. You haven't got an ancient yet, which is kind of crazy. Exclusive for Ezran. Okay. We're going to sell a bunch of gear after this. What does using someone's code for gear do? It basically, see this tick? This tick's decided by your recommended settings in here. And when you manage the plan, you can export it, and it has a code like this. Is that my code? I think it's my code. But it has a code like that. And then basically, you know when it doesn't have the right thing, it's not going to be as good. Like this one, wait, let me see one that's obvious. Like Cataclysm, right? Cataclysm, I have it where it's attack. Like basically, it has to be attack bonus, attack speed, crit damage, or crit rate to be like even have a tick. Then after that, it also has to have, I think, at least 2 or 3 to have a tick. So this doesn't have a tick because it's just got flat defense. And it just makes it easier to sell stuff because like you can click that and it sells the ones that are non-ticked. You know? Which we can just do like that. You see? On these 10 pulls... is that it? Oh, no, okay. It's done here. On these 10 pulls, it's not so much of a problem. Okay, there's another Norse... oh, no, it's this Esotericist. Upon casting the ultimate, restores 8% rage for the hero. This could be good for Kamet. Because his rage is an issue. But after he does his ultimate, he'll get 8% rage back. Plus, it's pretty decent. I don't know if he's got an exclusive. You'd hope it was Cataclysm, but I'm guessing it's not, to be honest. I'm guessing it's not. Oh, you've got the Dolores one. Unfortunately, it's got crit rate on there. Instead of like HP bonus. But basically what it does is, you can see healing effect plus 10, which is nice. Increases the chance rage regen from Merciful Beauty happens by 20%, which makes it a 100% chance she'll always get her rage at the end of her ult, which is really good. She'll get 300 rage every time. This is one of the most sought after exclusives. So you need to make a Wings of Grace set for Dolores, and it works exactly like oh man, I can't remember the normal set, but basically it boosts the attack of the hero with the highest attack, but instead of 10%, it's 12%, so it's slightly better anyway. It's slightly better. He just removes the RNG. It's a shame that, like I said, it's a shame they don't do that with like Callista. Her exclusive making her less RNG would be great. You've got I've not seen this. Infernal. Upon casting the ultimate, increases crit damage by 15% and penetration by 10% for 12 seconds. So as long as you use this on an Infernal character, Unfortunately, it doesn't have crit rate. So, like, imagine you had this as Cataclysm. You could have it on, like, Hex. It'd be really, really, really nice, to be honest. That'd be sick. It only lasts for 12 seconds. Maybe, like, on Setrum, actually. Maybe something like that. It's crazy that you haven't got any Ancients, though. I mean, you're getting a lot of exclusives, fortunately. It's the Esotericist one again. Looks slightly better than the last one. Invig, that's it. Invigoration, yeah. I just keep thinking of Inspiration. Like, Inspiration's an attack buff that someone casts. Invigoration's a buff that, like, is placed on a character via gear. And then Wings of Grace as well. They all stack except Winds of Grace overrides Invigoration. This one looks pretty good. Rage Regen. Esotericist again. This is probably the best one for Kamek just because he needs Rage Regen and he'll get the Rage for the ult. We've got 100 more pieces of gear here. Oh, you've got his. I think his set is actually really bad, unfortunately. When the ultimate is triggered, yeah, you would want Cataclysm on Silas. Increases the damage of soul sniping to 160%. I'm not sure what it normally is. 140? Maybe 150? I'm not sure. Hopefully you've got enough bag space for this. Another Silas one. I mean, this is a pretty decent piece of gear. Like, even if you don't use it on Silas, you can use it on someone else. It's just, it can be used on Silas for the set bonus. For the exclusive bonus, sorry. Okay, you're getting some Wings of Grace. Oh, it's crit damage, unfortunately. Okay, getting another Inferno one. This is a good one. Oh, it's no crit rate. That was it. Crit rate here, perfect piece. Damn it. And then Watchguard, increased damage and healing effect by 8%. Hopefully it can be attack bonus up here. If it's just always going to be... Oh, it's Wings of Grace. Is the exclusive Watchguard always Wings of Grace? It'd be a shame if it is. Probably is. You've got an Ajax exclusive, which is Cataclysm. It looks like a decent piece. During the destructive breath, increases damage by 10% and randomly inflicts one of the following continuous damage effects. Burning, poison, or radiant erosion. That's actually kind of crazy. That is actually kind of crazy. Really good for GBG maybe. Like, especially if you hit like true damage and stuff. Kai deals 12% more damage to targets beyond one tile. That's not too bad. And unfortunately it's not a great piece, but... Seems like not too bad an upgrade. Boo, we didn't get anything. Yeah, it's good you can use it on different turns for sure. There are definitely games where they don't let you do that, right? Oh, nice. Vienna's doesn't need attack speed. I mean, that's a good piece, but actually Cataclysm is good for Vienna. But she doesn't need attack speed. I think you just got that on the RNG roll. So this could be a good piece for her. So, like, if you've got a good Cataclysm set for Vienna, basically what you could do is you could give the Soulbound Arcana set that you've got to Kamet at the top, you know? We've seen the other ones. I bet both are Esotericist, different sets, though. Hell's Lament, which is a damage dealing one. Unfortunately, no attack bonus. This is a good piece. And this is for Esotericist again. I think you're going to have a really good set for Kamet with Cataclysm. With that Esotericist bonus. Okay, last 10. Give us another identifiable piece. Okay, we're going to get one last Northern exclusive. Oh, this is it. HP bonus. This could go on... who could this go on? This could go on... Olag. HP bonus, defense bonus. When deployed, increases max HP by 10%. Damage reduction 15% for each enemy blocked. He will get an extra 5% stacking up to 4 times max 20%. That's actually really good if you can get like a Hell's Lament, a Tempered Well set, sorry. I'm not used to the names of the second set. Yeah. Okay, this is the juicy thing you just got. This costs 3k currency. Actually, I don't think... Can you buy this? I don't think you can get this yet because I think you have to complete stage 9 to get this. I could be wrong, actually. Let me look. You can't buy it. You actually can't buy it. It's basically this one, but this tier. And yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Let's see what we get here. It basically can be any one of these. If we go into the gear, it can be any one of these 5. Oh no, wait. Yeah, these 5. Astral Guardian, Light's Grace, Immortal Warrior, Wicked Vengeance, Warlord. So I would say 4 of these are fine. Astral Guardian is pretty good. Wicked Vengeance is obviously good. Immortal Warrior is good. And Warlord's good. Light's Grace is the worst one. And it can be Light's Grace. So you've got like a 20% chance if it's even odds for it to not be something that's like really crazy usable. I think you've got like a 40... Maybe I'd say maybe a 60% chance of it being like really good. And then like a 20% chance of it just being okay. So let's see what you can get here. Fingers crossed. Best of luck. It is the best pick. Oh my god. You didn't get any crit rate. Oh my god. You didn't get any crit rate. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Attack speed 20 here as well. It's actually a really good piece. If you got 4 pieces with 25% crit rate on it, you could use this and it'd be really good. It'd be really good. But damn, you didn't get any crit rate. That would have gone so well with the piece that you're going to buy. This piece. No, not this piece. This piece. It would have gone so well with this. I mean, fortunately, you've got that nice piece for Sectrum roll. Do you want me to buy this for you and roll it and see what we get? Buy you reduce the requirement. Ah, okay. I see. It is good. You can, yeah. What does using? Oh, sorry, I've read all those. Do you want me to buy this for you? I think this is definitely the priority thing to buy. Like the unidentified pieces are good, but it's the same every month. This is not. Like next month's could be a bad piece. This is definitely worth buying, 100%. And I can roll that for you and see what we get. Because I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. We'll just roll it to 16. Hopefully, these bottom 3 will roll at least purple. Let's see what we get. Best of luck. Okay, nice. All purple. And the crit damage is quite high too. That's nice. If you want anyone not to roll very well, it's HP bonus. That's good. So like now what I could do... Yeah, I'll just test this out just to show you. I'll just get this for you. Just to show you the difference. If we go into this... And we turn off... We'll turn off this. When you do your autos, power dominance will always go on. But when you do manual fights, it's just turning it off for manual fights. I'll unequip this gear. Wait, yeah, I'll unequip this gear. And then we'll equip the ones we just got, which were Wicked Vengeance, this piece, and this piece. So now he's going to get like an extra bit of crit damage. He'll get less attack, but he'll get extra crit damage. And I think it'll be juicier. We'll max this as well, just to give him an extra bit of flat attack up the top by an extra 300. See what I was saying? What a piece that is. That's great. That's such a good piece. And then what were we doing before? I think it was 141. We'll just get to that point in this run just to see how much difference this buff does. I think it was 141 he was doing. Okay. just to see how much of a boost it'll be. Because like his attack is already high enough, to be honest. Okay, we just have to make sure we do enough ults. I think he's gonna do enough down the bottom. Okay. Can't see. Okay, it doesn't matter if one gets through. We're just trying to check this damage. So I think he's max stacks. I'm not sure. It's a shame it doesn't show you max stacks. I guess I can do his ult just to give him a some other kind of stack. Okay, so before he was hitting for 141, after the... I think he's definitely higher. 182. So he's just gone up by 40k damage just from that. Like, how much easier would it have been if I had 182 on the main run? They're less than 50% HP now. It's big. It's big. Wish I had the crazy luck. It's good. It's good. You got some good pieces there. Lots to upgrade. I think you're pretty much set for like 2 or 3 level up, events. You also got an achievement. If I'm getting an identified piece. That unidentified piece you got is the rarest piece to get. To be honest. Oh, nice. I'll send you out for something else. You get a pearl. So if you're using my gear set, what you can do is you can just come in here and do this. And it will select everything that's unticked. And that's 382 pieces of gear. I won't do this for you because you might still want to go over it just to make sure. But if you're using my code, I do this all the time. I don't go through my gear because I rely on the tick because otherwise it's harsh. Like this one has attack bonus, not much else. Whereas this one has this. But this is still not great. But it just limits your, like, makes it so that you can check. If some of these roll good, like the exclusive gear you've got as well. I've chosen to hide exclusives. Let's just stop that. Let's not hide exclusives. The exclusives stack at the top. You've got so many exclusive pieces, and they generally roll better. So like, if you have one that has, there we go. That one's not too bad. If you have them where they have, that one's unfortunately bad. That one's not too bad. It's not crazy good, but it's not too bad. That one's pretty bad. That one's pretty good. That one's really good, actually. That'd be good for, like, Kamet, because he needs rage regen, but also needs all the attack stuff. So you've got some really nice pieces to roll out. Yeah, the main reason, it's just... I'm in the situation now where I actually have to sell gear which I've already upgraded because I've got so much space taken up. It's rough. I mean, how much did you have? 1,200 out of 1,900. And look, we just added like 650 pieces of gear or 550 pieces of gear to your account. So doing that tick and selling all that could be worth. But just go through it just because sometimes it can select ancients. Because sometimes ancients aren't part of the, actually ticked. Because it hasn't got what is required. But you still might want to keep it. I've even started selling some ancients recently. Because when you sell an ancient, you actually get some of this currency. Where is it? You get some of this currency. Based on what... Like, if you sell an ancient that's in Gear Raid 1, you get the Gear Raid 1 one, which is this. Gear Raid 2, which is this. And Gear Raid 3, which is this. You can tell by down here. The Wisdom is from Gear Raid 3. Summon Arcana. Gear Raid 3. But, I mean, what you might... if I could try and do more stages for you before the end of the month on that Gear Dungeon 2. Gear Dungeon 1. Because the gear you got there was just so good. If you upgraded enough of it... I mean, it was mainly left side gear, but if, like, I would say the most important gear that you got was Cataclysm for the right side. And, what is it? Wicked Vengeance for the left side. I think if you've got 2 more sets of Wicked Vengeance, one for him. So like, let me just check here. Wicked Vengeance. You've got a lot of tick pieces. I mean, I know it's RNG, but you could get lucky, you know, especially on especially on the exclusive stuff. It can roll pretty decent sometimes. I mean, that's already good. Sure, the defense and HP not amazing, but it's a good like to fall back on. Like I said, the exclusives seem to roll slightly better. They're not ancients. They don't roll like ancients do, but they seem to have like a better like overall roll. And I can maybe try and get you a stage or two extra. You're sitting on gold there. You're sitting on gold. All that gear you're sitting on. All that gear. Okay, I'm going to wrap up my stream, guys. Oh, advanced Intel's a Smith. So yeah, you've got gear to upgrade it for this, which is nice. But I'm going to wrap up my stream and enjoy the upgrades on the gear. It's a lot of gear you got to upgrade, but enjoy. And thank you very much for everyone letting me do their summons. I appreciate that. Hopefully that compilation video will be out tomorrow. That's the plan. And if you see that video come out, a like and a view would be appreciated. And if you haven't hit like on this stream or previous videos, again, would be appreciated. But like I say, that's the end of this stream, guys. I will see you maybe midweek. Might try and do a takeover stream midweek. Obviously, the end of Gear Dungeon comes up at the end of like next week, so I know some people want me to do some stuff. And Basham Gear Dungeon 2, I'll try out for you for sure. But like I say, take care, have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next stream or video, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.